Time, dedication, and fairness. That is how a group of volunteers describe being on the Use of Force board for Metro Police. 8 News Now is taking a look at the state of the department in a week-long series. The I-Team's Vanessa Murphy is live with this report. Vanessa?
Brian, these are volunteers who might get a call in the middle of the night to go to a scene. And police might have one perspective on force being used, but these are outsiders, representatives from the community who weigh in.
I was struck by, I heard that they had never had an officer involved shooting that was ruled not or inappropriate or wrong. And I said, how can that be? There's no way that 100% no.
That was during the days of the coroner's inquest, viewed by many as one-sided hearings about use of force incidents at the hands of officers. Critics said it let officers off the hook, and the Clark County Commission heard from community members like Rhonda Gibson. In 2011, her husband Stanley, an unarmed war veteran, was shot and killed by Metro Police.
I don't want my husband's death to be in vain.
In 2013, 6 members of a Use of Force board resigned. The board, which was created in the 90s, reviews use of force incidents at the hands of police. Then Sheriff Doug Gillespie went against board recommendations and refused to fire an officer who shot an unarmed man. He survived. The board found the officer had mistaken the sight of a shiny sticker on a hat for the metal of a gun.
As sheriff, I have the last say in these matters internally.
Motion passes.
That same year, the commission ruled to end the inquest. Now, in addition to a public fact-finding review where information is publicly released, the Use of Force board holds more weight to decide whether an incident is justified. One recent example, after the in-custody death of an unarmed black man, Byron Williams, in 2019. The Use of Force board identified problems with how officers handled Williams and what followed at the scene. The Metro Police Department then made policy changes. The board includes 4 commissioned officers and 3 citizens from a pool of 20, which Donovan Britt, David Skelton, and Richard Metzler are part of.
I would say the majority of our cases that I've served on this year haven't involved the use of a gun. It's been other issues where the person died going hands-on.
What's important to myself and probably every member of the board is transparency. It's what we look for.
There has to be someone on that bridge that people can trust and say, look, no, I was in that room. This is what I saw. I was on the scene. I spoke to the chief. We spoke as a group together, and I'm telling you, this is how this case went. Now, at the same time, there also has to be that notion that we can be critical and supportive at the same time.
Tonight at 11, we'll take a closer look at the in-custody death of Byron Williams, and we'll also take a look at the number of use of force incidents. Reporting live, Vanessa Murphy, 8 News Now.